Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the tantive 4, this big old thing. Yeah, this is quite big, so and there's a lot to go for. So let's go to the minifigs first, and we'll have a look at that in a second. We'll look at the Princess Leia. Yeah, very nice figure, very nice, and I love this one especially because you do give this nice little slope piece, you know, that acts like a gown very appropriately. Very nice. I'm dead happy with this, and so she does get her alternative face, angry, and then yeah. But also, what I do love about this is boom, and you get her leg piece as well. So if you want to walking around, sitting down, anything else like that, beautiful, lovely bit of flexibility. No printing on the legs, which is a little bit unfortunate, but you do get the printing on there, and the printing does look rather nice. So there you go, and there you go, nice little stand for her as well. Next up we get Captain Antilles, this, I think he's been in all the tantive waves that they've done. Yeah, I think this is another nice version of him. The skin tone again around his neck, for some reason Lego just can't seem to quite get that right, but there you go. And he does get a secondary face. Run away! No, but seriously, yeah. So you got his, normal face, and then Vader's about to snap his neck brutally. You really think about it, it's quite a harsh scene. But anyway, yeah, there you go, and that's that figure. Okay, so you get a rebel soldier, one rebel soldier. That's all you get. Again, so the skin opaque around his neck there is not quite right. It's gone quite grey. Again, there you go. That's his back. Not a lot to his back, and also his secondary face. There you go. So angry, me. But yeah, that's a good little figure. I do these two together because we've seen them so many times before, but I think in this set it's probably the most appropriate set they could be in, and he's agreeing, so I've got to shake your thumb. Yeah, C3PO, it's been the same for quite a long time now. Again, the quality on it is still outstanding, good leg printing, and nice back print as well, and nice chest art as well. Same as R2-D2. Mine's actually a little bit wonky. Yeah, look at that. It's a little bit wonky around there. But again, I'm not particularly bothered. It's still good amount of detail on him. Still no back art on him. Not yet, anyway. God, now you've seen that. You can't unsee that now, can you? But nice chest art as well. And then we come to Bail Organa. Now, I was quite pleased to see that I finally got him, and I thought I missed out on him from the last set, but it turns out this is the first time that they have ever done him, and in episode 3 form as well. Rogue One, he has slightly greyer hair, doesn't he? So he was getting a little bit older. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it episode 3 version of him. So you get his nice chest art. Paper, so you got the old school cloak, which I was a little bit disappointed by, to be honest, yeah. But and there's a little look on his back, not a lot there. He does come with a secondary face. There you go, slightly angry. So if you had a Yoda or a Jedi that is going to be slaughtered by a load of clones, that face could work quite well, couldn't it? Maybe I might do that. That's a bit morbid. But there you go. That's Bail Organa. Yeah, some very goods, and what I would say, quite a brilliant little wave of figures there. Shame we didn't get another trooper, but yeah, there you go. Right, I'm going to start at the front, and I'm going to say one thing. There will be a little rant at the beginning of this, because I do have a few things to say about this. I was a bit disappointed to see, pardon me, that they put it in UCS box art, giving you a UCS book, but then not make it a UCS model. This is a £179 set, or £189 in some places. Yeah, they could have thrown in a stand, you know, just make it a UCS set. You know, they're giving you fantastic figures, and the model was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And yeah, but the other thing I will say, there are a few little bits and bobs that really easily do fall off quite easily, and you will see that as we go through through the model. I will say the spine of this is insanely strong, but the bits that are attached to it, a little bit delicate. But anyway, that's my rant over and done with. Now let's keep things positive. We will continue on, all happily. So we start with the bridge, stickers on the front here and along the top here as well. So I'll just show you the stickers up top. There you go, that was them. These stickers here are an absolute nightmare because obviously you've got to try and line them up, and as you can see, I failed. But you know, I did try my best on that, and also here as well. Obviously, trying to keep them in line as well, because obviously you want to line up the bridge perfectly. So yeah, open it up. Only held on by 2 studs either side, and as you can see, that side just wants to come off automatically. See, that's what I was meaning. There we go. Pop you back in. Yeah, so that's the interior of the ship, so hollow bit right the way through. This is just held on like that. It's, you know, it's held on like just with enough friction. That is a printed console as well, which is sorry, I'm holding the camera, so I do apologise. So yeah, printed piece in there, which is quite nice, because there are a couple of printed bits on this, which is quite surprising, but in a really weird way, and you'll see what I mean in a second. And then so we follow it up along here, so right along here. So obviously that's all, so these are all bricks here, and then goes into a sticker along there. That there works seamlessly, but you have got to get that right. You have got to line that up beautifully. So if we come from, if I just lift this up here, don't fall off. So underneath here comes with a pair of stud shooters, so they're just integrated in there, hidden away relatively quite nicely. Showing about a little bit of a gap there, but they are hidden away, and you just push those there, and they'll just fire off quite easily. Let's just retrieve that. And yeah, and like all stud shooters, you know, yeah, not stud shooters, flip fire missiles, they work. Yeah, they work. Well, this is what I mean by stud shooters. So obviously Lego seems to have this obsession by putting stud shooters on everything, and well, yeah, they work as well. Work along to the middle of the ship. Point defense cannons on the side here. They can't move up or down, but you know, they move, they rotate, you know, they work. And then it does give you some interior space, which I'm going to go with. I'm going to call it. If you disagree with me, let me know in the description. But I think this one's more based on the episode 3 tantive, I think, because this is that's the first and only time you ever see where they sit down and have a little chat, because obviously in that one there is a lot of sitting down and chatting. But you know, this is, you know, there's enough room there for 2 figs to sit down in, and obviously you can have them standing up, but if you want them standing up, then you can't put this lid back on, so they have to kind of sit down or lay them down, because obviously the way this is arched. So plenty of detail going in there. So you got stickers on either console along here, and you get a little table just there as well. A couple of clips there to put a blaster on there, and down here a pair of binoculars for it. Also, you get your twin turbo lasers, or laser cans. So I think they're turbo lasers, I believe they are. So yeah, you get this, which is on a ratcheted joint. This one is, for some reason. You can't do it all the way right round because of the stud shooters, but if you want to, take the stud shooters away if you don't like them, if you don't like the look of them. Rather interestingly though, see, you do get another one underneath here, which is not on a stud shooter. You still, yeah, still do the same as the top one, move it around, but it's just on friction plates. Obviously not done down to minifig scale. So there's the actual escape pods down here. because you'll see what I mean in a second. So obviously I'm assuming that's the one where R2-D2 and C-3PO get away and somehow didn't get killed. Yeah, and then obviously some other rebels try making a run for it. Ooh, engine's trying to make a break for it. To come up to the central bit here, this is one of the fragile areas. This is so here you get a little bit of area for your stud shooters. So there's enough in there. I mean, you could put flick fire missiles. Sorry, flick fire missiles in there, and I mean you could put some other little bits and bobs in there. So you could put more studs in there, grenades, whatever. Yeah, put whatever you want in there. You could even lay down a couple of figs in there, I believe. Shall we try it? Shall we try it? Let's do something there. Can you squeeze a fig in there? I haven't tried it myself yet, so we'll get this dude out. Ooh, there you go. Yeah. I'll take his helmet off. There you go. Voila. You can actually store figures in there as well. There you go. And easy to get out as well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Learn something new every day. Learn something new every day. So yeah, there's enough room in there for a fig and a few other little bits and bobs. Nice little bit of storage area. Ooh, sorry. So you get here. So you get your radar dish up here. It doesn't spin all the way right round like in the movies. You can up and down like that, but there's a special function for that. But yeah, obviously it only goes, yeah, probably about 80 degrees. So you can lift it up like that. So obviously it folds down and it lifts up like that. So it's not quite central of gravity, but it's down near it. And it just folds down, sits away quite nicely. It is a bit ugly underneath there because obviously it does hang down the bottom there, but you know. So obviously also on this bit here, see they give you two supposed escape pods. Ooh, just knock that off. Just click that back in. Escape pods, they come off quite easy, only held in there with two Technic pins, and this is just held on by two studs just up there. Nothing there to fit in your droids, and if you want to save the other guys, you can throw. I mean, all you better do is just put one in there and then just bump all the rest in there. Well, yeah, desperate situations calls for desperate times, don't you think? And down the bottom you also get, I don't know what that is, I suppose another sensor, shield relay, something. Or rather, yeah. So here we go, we get to the back. Now, rather interestingly with this, each engine is built slightly differently to the next one across. So if I show you what I mean by that, so this one here obviously got a little bit of red here, and it's got some stickers on here. The next one along hasn't got, it's missing the red bit, and it's just clean. And then you come up along here, which then of course has now got a sticker on it. And yeah, they're just slight differences between them all. They are slight. Now that's what I was talking about earlier on, about for some bizarre reason these bits here are printed. Now, I don't know why, but yeah, they are printer pieces. Nice printer pieces. I'm happy to get them, but yeah, I thought it's just weird being that older mess of the amount of stickers that's actually involved in this set. Yeah. And as you can see down here, stickers to fill in these bits here, and plenty little greebly little bits here. Obviously, a lot of people complain about these black bits on the end here. Me personally, I have no problem with it whatsoever. I think it's quite appropriate. Obviously, there's a lot of gaps in it, which is not appropriate. But if they wanted to fill it in, more money, and this is quite an expensive set as it is. So I just take it around to that side, and as you can see, those ones there are pretty much the same, just the opposite way around. But yeah, it's a nice little set. And I'll show you what I mean by it's delicate in places. These engines here, they're only held in not the best, and they do fall off quite easily without any effort whatsoever. And yeah, because they're only held in with two Technic pins, and if you drop this thing, it is gonna disintegrate rather spectacularly. it's just gonna pop. Yeah, I mean the spine of the ship, that's probably all you're left. If you drop this on the floor, you're only going to end up with a spine, because that's the only thing that's really strong, because these little bits along here, these fins have a tendency of falling off quite easily. Just on the gentlest of knocks, they just fall off. But yeah, it's a good looking set, nevertheless. You just got to be a bit careful with the old engine. Oh, God. Yeah, you just got to be a bit careful with the old engine bays and a few other little bits and bobs. One little bonus feature they give you here is this little thing. Now, this ain't described what it is, but I'm going to take a wild guess is that this is going to be the Death Star plans. Possibly. I don't know. I mean, you see in Rogue One, obviously it goes from one massive thing, smaller, until obviously you can insert it into a USB drive into the R2 unit. But yeah, you know, it adds to a little playability, which, yeah, fine. Especially if you've got the U-Wing, you know, then you've got the complete thing, then, yeah, then you've got Jen Erso and all the other characters. Boom, beautiful, lovely. Yeah, I appreciate that. At the end, my final verdict is the ship worth it? If it classed itself as a UCS one, as it's been trying to, like the box art and the instructions, you know, because it's got all like meet the family of the designers and all that kind of stuff, goes through the same old ribbons of what they do with UCS sets, then yes, I would say it worth it. As a play set, yeah, I don't know, because the engines are quite fragile, and you know, just a slight little knock and they will fall off. And yeah, they've tried integrating play features into us, you know, with the flip fire missiles and stud shooters, spring loader shooters. Sorry, not flip fire missiles. God, what's going on with me today? Yeah, I think this again is another one of those sets that's kind of, you know, to the older child like me, that's loved this ship, and you know, for those who missed out on getting the last 2 versions of this ship, which is when you really think about it, it's absolutely amazing. They've only made 3 of these, but they've made about 10 snow speeders. And this was the first ship you've ever seen, so yeah. But anyway, it's a good looking ship, fantastic ship. It is an enjoyable build, really enjoyed it. You know, it was a pain in some areas, you know, doing some of the stickers, trying to get them in line and all that kind of stuff, and the engines, you know, they can be a bit fiddly in places, but it really is an enjoyable build. If you think about buying it, I'm not going to say no. If you're going to get it, you are going to enjoy this build. You really will. Because the attention to detail and the little callbacks to here, there and everywhere, it's great. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of my review, and that's my opinion on it anyway. If you think differently, let me know down in the comments. If you got the set, let me know what you think of it. And if you were thinking about getting the set, I hope this review helped you as well. And if it did, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, and yeah, leave a comment down below, and yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.